Hello of you, this is Samir and welcome again on my YouTube tutorial channel, that is the Solution Hub. This is third day to learning web development using HTML and CSS. First day we have learned about how web works actually, and second day we have learned about structure, and third day, this is the third day, we have to learn about text. And under text we have to learn heading and paragraphs, bold, italic, emphasis, structure and semantic markup. So let's start the video. Let's start the tutorial about the text. So as I have told you the basic thing of the HTML, then under the text we have to learn about the headings, paragraphs, bold, italic, super and sub, and break and horizontal lines. These all things we have to learn. So I have told you that there are 6 level of heading in that HTML: H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. And H1 is the main heading, and other one means H2, H3, H4, H5, H6 would be the subheading. Okay, fine. This is the basic I have told you already. So I have told you already about the paragraph. So let's start the bold and italic text. What is the bold and italic text and how to write bold and italic? So if you want to first first word you want to write in bold word, so just bracket angle and bracket angle close, and if you want to sublime text as a bold italic, right? And now close the bracket angle. Now save this and open in a browser. Now you can see over here, this is sublime text is in the bold form. You can notice over here, and these all in the simple and default form. Fine. So this is the method to write the bold, italic, bold fonts. And if you want to write these all fonts in italic, right, then click on bracket angle I, and here close the bracket I, italic tab. Okay, fine. Now again refresh this, and you can notice here this is in default form, so normal font. So it would be it is going to be an italic font. So just click on it. Now we can see this is in italic font, right? So this is the italic, bold, these all thing, the text form. There are many text forms, so I'm going to tell you the basics of that. So this was the basic, and now come to the point about the uh, sub element and sub element. Fine. So sub element means what? Subscript, and sub element means what? Superscript. Fine. So let me show you about the superscript element and subscript element. Fine. So here I'm going to write a paragraph P. Okay. On the 4. Now you can see the fourth, when we have to fourth, right? We have to write the fourth. Sorry, the 4th of September. You will learn about is equals MC square. Now here is the problem, right? कि यहाँ पे हम MC स्क्वायर को हम ऊपर कैसे लिखेंगे, यानी कि सुपरस्क्रिप्ट में कैसे लिखेंगे, और हियर TH 4th को हम सुपरस्क्रिप्ट में कैसे लिखेंगे. अगर आप इसे रिफ्रेश करोगे, सेव करके रिफ्रेश करोगे, तो नॉर्मल वे में रहेगा. फाइन. या यू कैन सी दिस इज द लाइन MC स्क्वायर, देयर इज द नो मीन. ओके, तो हम सुपरस्क्रिप्ट का यूज करना सीख रहे हैं. तो सुपरस्क्रिप्ट यूज कैसे करते हैं एक्चुअली? 4th and superscript tag, and now write the word what you want to in superscript and close the superscript. Here MC square, right? Then click superscript and write the word what you want to in superscript. And now save this, and now again refresh this, and you will see the changes. Yeah, now fourth is in the best form and c square is on the correct form. Now you can see, now this is the fine, this is the use of superscript. Now let me show you the use of subscript. Let me create another paragraph. uh, the amount of CO2. Now you can see CO2. Now you can see the CO2. Uh, this is not the correct CO2 options. So CO2 in let me show you in atmosphere grew by 2 ppm in 2009. Okay, now if you save and refresh this, there will be some changes. You can see the CO2. This is not in the subscript form, so let it make in the subscript form. Remove the 2 and now add the tag of subscript and now add the 2. Now save and refresh. Now you can see this is in the correct form. So this is the use of the superscript and the subscript. So this was so easy. Now अब देखते हैं break line and horizontal line. And let me show you some space, white space. What is the white space? Let me tell you about the some white space. What is the white space? वाइट स्पेस का मतलब क्या होता है यहाँ पे? वाइट स्पेस का मतलब फॉर एग्जांपल आप कभी कभी सोचते होगे कि अगर मैं यहाँ से स्पेस दे दूँ, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल दिस वन लाइन या हियर, जैसे कि यहाँ पे द अमाउंट ऑफ द CO2 कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इन ATM ग्रू बाय 2 ppm इन 2009, राइट? तो अगर आप सोचते हो कि यहाँ पे अगर मैं स्पेस देता जाऊँ, इतना स्पेस दे दूँ, तो हमारे पेज पे भी स्पेस रहेगा, मतलब यहाँ पे भी स्पेस आएगा। तो ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, ये वाइट स्पेस ही है, आपको नॉर्मल फंट में नॉर्मल पैराग्राफ में ही शो करेगा आपका वेब पेज। सो डोंट नीड टू गिव एनी स्पेस ओवर हियर, फाइन, ओके। So this was the white space. Now let me talk about the break lines and horizontal lines. So break line, why you use break line? As you have already seen that browser will automatically show each new paragraph or heading or a new line. Fine. So break line का use तब करते हैं जब हमें new line की जरूरत होती है। जैसे कि यहाँ पे आप देख लो, यहाँ पे है ये सिंपल एक लाइन में होगा, आप यहाँ पे देख रहे होगे सब लाइन टेक्स्ट। ये देखिए, जैसे कि ये है, इसको आप नीचे चाहते हो, मतलब सेकेंड लाइन में चाहते हो, तो उसके लिए आपको ब्रेक की ज़रूरत पड़ती है, ब्रेक लाइन की ज़रूरत पड़ती है। जैसे कि अभी मैं आपको शो करता हूँ, ओके फाइन है। सो इफ यू यूज ब्रेक टैग here, so wait a minute, now save this and now refresh this. Now you can see this is in the second line, fine. So this is the use of break to change the line. And now let me talk about the horizontal line. What is the use of horizontal line? Actually to create a break between themes, such as changes of topic in a book or a new scenes in a play. You can add horizontal line between section using HR tag, fine. So the use of HR tag, let me show you. So if you want to create a line, so here if you want to create a line above this topic, this is the subheading, right? You want to create a line above the on the 4th of September, right? So to create a line here, sorry, HR space and close the HR, fine. So we are yani break and horizontal, it's own closing tag. ओन क्लोजिंग टैग मतलब जो भी ओन क्लोजिंग टैग होता है वो स्पेस देके एक बार, जैसे कि आप यूं क्लोज नहीं कर सकते, आप इसे एक स्पेस देंगे तो ये ओन क्लोजिंग टैग हो जाएगा, ये खुद में क्लोज कर देता है इस टैग को, तो इसे क्लोजिंग टैग की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती, बस स्पेस देके क्लोज कर सकते हैं। So HR horizontal tag and save this and refresh your browser. Now you can see there is the horizontal line on your browser page. Fine. So if you want to another horizontal line below the sublime text is sophisticated text editor for code. So for that here you can see create a horizontal break line space and sorry. Okay, now save this and again refresh this. Now you will mention a line over here. Yeah, you can see. So horizontal line is create a break between themes. So it is the basic. So this was the break line and HR break tag and HR tag. So if you have any question about this, then please ask in the comment box. So we have seen about the breadth tag and the chart horizontal tag. Now we have to see the strong and emphasis tag. So a strong, how to use strong tag. Actually, we have seen over here the bold text, right? Then strong is also worked as same as bold text. So let me remove the bold text as a strong tag, right? Okay, and now okay, strong tag and save this, and here you will not see any changes. You can see here is nothing, here is no any changes sublime text because we have changes, and for that we have changes here bold font to strong. So strong is working as same as a bold text. So now let me show you the emphasis tag. This is the strong tag. Strong tag, the use of a strong element indicate that the content has strong importance. So अगर आप चाहते हो कि ये आप ये जानते हो कि ये चीज़ फर्स्ट हेडिंग जो है ये इम्पोर्टेंट है, मतलब कोई मेंशन करे, कोई से देखे, तो उसे स्ट्रॉन्ग टैग जरूर यूज करना चाहिए. सो फाइन. So this was the strong tag, and now let me show you the emphasis. Now you can see if I remove italic, right? If I remove italic, this will be in the simple form. This text will be in simple form, right? Let me rephrase this. Yeah, you can see this is in the simple form, right? And now I'm going to use emphasis element. सो emphasis element क्या करता है? एक्चुअली emphasis element भी italic के तरह ही काम करता है. Emphasis, and now here close the emphasis. Okay, now save this and now again refresh this and please mention this line. Yeah, refresh this. Now you can see. So this is the emphasis and strong elements. And now come to the quotations element. Block quote, जिसे कहते हैं block quote. So if you want to mention this line in a quotation, yani block quotes. So quotations means what? Questions. This is the questions. Okay. So to use the questions, so here emphasis, right? Then here we have to use as a block quote. Wait, block quotes. Just a second. If you want to use block quotes, means you want to use questions, then you have to use block quotes tag under the by covering this paragraph. But you want to check in the block quotes. Okay. Now, which lines or which line and which word you want to take under the quotes, double quotes. Then there is, for example, quickly jump to file. This one line, quickly jumps to file, you want under the double quotes. So here use q tag. Sorry, here use q tag and closing q tag and now refresh and save and refresh. Now you can see this is in the double quotes, right? So to use the double quotes, first we have to use the main tag of block quote. Under that we have to use paragraph. So this is the block quote, and this is the use of q element. Q element is used for the shorter quotes that sit within a paragraphs, right? So we have seen stronger, emphasis, break, horizontal line, and quotients, block quotes. And now we have to see the other details, how to give the other details. So what is the other details? Actually other details is given by the address. So if you want to give other address, so for example I have written this, let me take an example that this is the book, and I'm going to give a copyright to the author in the last page of the page, on the last of the page. So here use the address tag, and under address tag we are going to use head of attribute. So this is the way to use Samir Sam 123.com. So for example uh, this is my email, and here Samir address. Okay. So now close the head of attribute tag and paragraph tag. Now save this and again refresh your page and see the last heading, last page. You can see the Samir address. Now it will go to the email account, right? So to use of link, to use a website link, to use any link, we have to use the ref attribute. This is the use of address. So this is the use of address, and now we have to see the ins element and del element. What is the ins element? Ins element means inserted element and deleted element. Let me show you the example, inserted and deleted element. So here sublime text, you want to inserted element. If you want to inserted element, then click ins, and now after that click close the ins. Ins means what? Inserted. Now save and refresh to see the changes. Okay, now you can see underline is there on sublime text, right? You can see over here there is an underline, right? So here now let me show you the delete. What is the delete options? Delete tag, delete element. So here if you want to sublime text 3 as a delete element, right? So delete tag, and now close the delete tag. Now save and see the changes. Here please notice here, yeah, you can see here this is the deleted element, deleted word, right? So this is the use of inserted element. Inserted means what? Here will be underline under the text, and here it will be deleted text. Okay, so this is the use of inserted and deleted element. So now let me show you as element. As element means what? Indicate something. This will work same as the deleted element. If I use here s means what? Indicating something. S means what? Indicating something. Now see the changes. There will be no changes. So s element and deleted element work as same. So this is the address. This we have learned: address, inserted, deleted, and s. So our our chapter is finished today. So in the next day we have to learn we have to learn about the lists. List, under the list, number list, bullet list, definition list. These we have to learn tomorrow. So stay with me, and if you didn't subscribe, then click on the subscribe button and get latest coding updates. So see you soon. Bye bye. Bye.